DC Survival. What's poppin'? What's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Hey yo, it's Nate Dogg 916. Fresh Papito World Talk in the building. Dallas, what's happening, bruh? You already know what it is with the kid. Dr. Crud, what's poppin', man? Yo. Hey, check me out. We in here? Who in here? We 8 in here? Let me get it up to 10 or something first before I start speaking, man. Then we get 2 more people in here, man. Shoot who up, man. There's people off work right now. I know it's some people off work. Oh, 1 fell off. Okay. 2 fell off. Oh, damn. My lives. What up, Ivan? I see you, bruh. So the homie was trying to get me to come on his live yesterday. I was asleep, so I missed the live. But I think he was talking about Sacramento rap and what's going on in Sacramento rap. And I'm bottom line, me personally, I'm not I just feel like I wish that youngsters would stop killing. I wish the cats would stop killing people, killing each other, man. Like, it's too many young, talented individuals from my city, and I wish it was. Honestly, I wish. What's up with bruh? What's up with Wack Deuce? What's happening, homie? You already know what it is, man. Hella bulletproofly. You already know. Big salutes, man, from the Sac side, man. Hey, but check me out. Like, so I know bro was on there talking about the rap stuff and all that, right? I really don't, me personally, I just wish that people would just shine for my city, man. Shine for my city, man. Make my city look good, man. Whoever you may be, whatever side you may be from, I don't care if you, I don't care what you bang, where you repping from. You from my city, man. I just look at it like, yeah, that's good. That's somebody else from my city doing good, man. You know what I mean? I got family members that's from certain parts. You know what I mean? That's rocking in certain parts. I got my homeboys from my hood that even the ones I don't even know, that's youngsters that's from certain parts and doing certain stuff out there. But that's their thing. That's not my thing. Have I ever met bruh? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. He looked hecka familiar, but I don't really know him. Like the first time I seen bruh, on a video or something, he looked hecka familiar. He looked even more familiar when he ain't got no dreads or nothing. So we might have bumped across each other at some point. But I think when bro was doing his prison time while I was incarcerated, bro was in like minimums and fire camps. And that's something else I wanted to talk about anyway, right? Yeah. I sent mines. Big Matt, what's happening, homie? Hey, so basically what I wanted to say, right, is like, hey, everybody, look, stop being fooled, right, by these cats running around here like, oh, I did prison time. You ain't never did prison time. This, that. Man, look. Hey, yo. Yeah, I did some prison time, right? And if we really comparing prison time, right, which, I mean, it's all time, right? When it all boils down to it, you all isolated. But man, come on, man, don't come on here talking. Don't come on no live talking about you did 3 months in a minimum facility or maximum facility. I mean, a minimum facility or a camp or something like that. Like it was just extra hard. Like, come on, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to act like level 4 was just popping every day, but come on, man. Hey, I ain't co-signing nobody. Hey, I ain't never heard nothing bad about dude, Aphrodite 88. I ain't never heard nothing bad about dude, but, I'm not getting involved in none of that bull crap. That's between them dudes, man. I'm not co-signing or vouching for nobody. You know what I mean? I don't know none of them dudes. You know what I mean? I don't know none of them. Period. Straight up. The only one I met in person is the homie Maserati Rick. Right? Say it again, what? Say it again, what? Yeah. If you was outside at night, come on, man. That's something else, man. That's something else, man. I ain't never been outside at night. You know what I mean? I've been surrounded by walls, not gates. I was in prison surrounded by walls, not gates. You know what I mean? I couldn't see the outside world when I was locked up. I seen white walls. or gray walls. That's it. Straight up. Wack, tell them again. For the people in the back that didn't hear you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you already know. Program over. Take it in. You be lucky if you get some kind of night day room. But then they ended up taking that away from us. But yeah, the only one I really met that's in this rap industry in my city, the homie Young Dre D from my hood. You know, he in the music business. And I met the homie Maserati Rick. Maserati Ricky, he from Oak Park. He Rizilla, all that. But you know, he make gas music. So check him out, Maserati Ricky. Or Stunner. Stunner, I think it's Stunner on Instagram, IG. Stunner Rick or something like that. It's Stunner. South Sac in the building. What's happening, Bully Breed? Hey, good looking out, homie. You already know what it is. But yeah, Stunner the only one I met in person. I met the Youngster Chopper before a long time ago. But I mean, I'm not really in those circles. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really in the music circles. That ain't my thing, man. You know, I mean, it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's what I heard. CDC Survivor. Michael Auto Repair. What's happening, man? It's been a minute. Hey, thank you, Aphrodite 88. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't speak on nobody I don't know. I ain't never been time with none of them dudes. I ain't never been around none of them dudes in person. I mean, and I don't make judgments off people from what I see. I'd have to have been around you and been on some gangster shit with you before I speak about it. Nah, I wasn't really into music and stuff before I went to prison either. I mean, I listened to music, but I really wasn't, you know what I mean? I didn't hang around with me and my homeboys wasn't trying to be rappers. Richard Sigala, what's popping? Me and my homies wouldn't be trying to be rappers. I mean, salute to those who did, man, but we was selling drugs, man. We was selling drugs and, I mean, don't get me wrong. That don't mean that I could. I couldn't. I wasn't no rapper. I did what I knew how to do. I sold drugs. You know what I mean? I sold drugs and gangbang, man. I couldn't, me personally, I couldn't have did no shows. So what would have been a point of being a rapper? Because I would have been trying to pop off. If I see the enemies, I'm trying to pop. Thank you, Wack. Tell them again. How you gonna do a show when you see some enemies out there, Wack? Come on, I can't do it. I wouldn't have been able to do it when I was young. I would have been trying to pop off. Me personally, but I mean, I'm glad that youngsters is trying to get past that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about what I was doing when I was a youngster. Yeah, I mean, I want youngsters. I'm saluting anybody that's trying to do it right. But when I was young, come on, man. I ain't like. And look, I gotta okay, hey, how many people was on Dirt Live last night when he asked me to come on? Because I gotta speak up. I gotta speak up on something. Who was there? Who watched this? What's that, Biggie? Who watched it? So when I say this, people gonna understand it. Okay, Ian, you was there? All right. Okay, maybe Ian was the only one there on the live. At the beginning of Dirt Live, Dirt sung a Sibo song. Now you guys got to remember, I'm a generation ahead of Dirt. Right? So I'm a little older than Dirt, maybe almost by 10 years, actually, almost. But Dirt, my homeboy Dirt, Dirty Weather 916, Jake. But Dirt sung a Sibo song, part of a Sibo song, right? And he said that song was so popping, even Bloods was listening to it, right? What? Before I say this, bro, I mean no disrespect at all, homie. You know how it go. But when I was a youngster, you would have got flashed on if you tried to put a Sibo song, a Brother Lynch song, any of that shit in the radio. That would have came out the radio and got flung out the window. You wasn't banging no Crip music, period. So no, everybody wasn't listening to it. Was in Preston's with Bo? Oh, you was in Preston with Bo. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, no disrespect to the homies I fuck with, that's Keyway. Nope, you know what I mean? You know that I mean, but think about it. Like even Wack could tell you now. Wack, when you was a youngster, homie, you wouldn't have let no nigga put nobody fucking like YG or no shit like that in your radio. Not when you was a youngster, not when you was out, when we was out there like that. Come on, man. Nah. Niggas knew. Man, come on, man. Especially around me. Man, what? You want to put it in who? Man, come on. Nah. But see, Dirt listen to that music. Dirt be doing the music thing too. Christian, what's happening? See, Dirt did the music thing, so Dirt, and I ain't knocking my homeboy, that's the homie. I'm just saying I personally wasn't listening. And if I was on that live last night, I'd be like, nah, bro, I wasn't listening to that shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating bruh Gas. Bruh's a good rapper for that time frame, but I wasn't listening to it. I was on some other stuff. That's like what I look like being a blood, running around banging Crip music all out my thing. But I play Nipsey Hussle to death right now because I'm on a different level. But back then, come on, man. Well, I could tell you, nigga, we was fighting for niggas just saying shit. Yeah, I know Meek. I know Miko. I know the homie Miko. Miko the homie. Yeah, Miko the homie. I know Lil Miko and Big Miko. They from Meadowview though. They not from Garden Block. It's a difference. I know all of his brothers and Drew, the homie Drew. The homie Drew is brother too. Sibo got all blood. All his brothers are bloods. You know what I mean? But bottom line, yeah, we wouldn't have. Come on, man. We wouldn't have been listening to that shit. You know what I mean? Salute to the brothers for doing their thing and putting Sack on the map back then, but nah, Dirt. I can't agree with that one, Brody. Sorry. But yeah, man, I'm just getting off work. I just wanted to tap in and let y'all know, man, I lay you to death. I'm going to be doing some interviews tomorrow. So I'll probably drop some tomorrow. I'll probably drop whichever one I do first. I'll probably drop it tomorrow. I'll see when I get home. Texas in the building. What's happening? Him and Buff? Who said that? Who talking about Buff? Big. Who you know about? What you know about Buff? Which Buff? Big Buff or Lil Buff? Hey, Biggie, you know too many people, dog. Hold on, man. You sure you ain't from Sacramento, Brad? Are you talking about Little Pollard Buff or Big Buff? Hey, good looking out, homie, for sure. Respect, big respect. When I was young, I didn't want to be seen as, a fence straddler, none of that, Oh, yeah, you was in there with Big Buff? Yeah. Buff, Big Buff. Yeah, I know Big Buff, too. I know Big Buff and Lil Buff. Yeah. Lil Buff BL now, but yeah, yeah, I know all them dudes, man. That's crazy. You know the homie Big Buff. Yeah, Big Buff solid as shit, man. And Lil Buff. They both solid. Just, Lil Buff took a different path. The spread, you still on that spread? Oh, hey, Christian, my boy just hit me and said he got all the stuff for the spread, too. It's just going to be a basic spread, though, but yeah, we going to go hook it up. We're going to hook it up just for Christian. Hey, shit. Hey, you want to come on and, yeah. I know. But we couldn't even find the ingredients, Christian. But my boy said he found everything, so we might hook it up, shit. We want war stories? Y'all want a war story? Let me see if I can tell you a war story, man. Let me see. Because I got to say something for life after parole, or life with parole. Did I ever tell y'all about the first, anybody, did I tell y'all about the first fight I got in Tracy? Did I talk about that one already? Damn, lightning. Yeah, the food tray. Okay, I talked about that one already. Ian know everything. Let me see. I talked about red. Did I talk about blue? But that was just a fade. That ain't really no war story. But yeah, I don't. Man, see. I gotta save some of that for the channel, though. I can't do it for the live, man. Oh, that's a street war story. Y'all want to hear? Okay, so, all right. So I go to this dude. Okay, so this dude owe me money, right? This dude fades with the CO. Hey, it was fades, but I ain't never faded a CO. I ain't never faded a CO, but it was people that did. My mentality was different in prison. If I would have faded a CO when he won, I'ma stab him. Hey Jesse, thank you for tuning in, man. Yeah, Paday's a good dude, man. We was in Pelican Bay together, man. Good dude, man. Okay. So the dude owed me money, right? A white boy named Doug, right? So I tell Doug, I come over and they all chilling in the house, and I'm like, hey yo, I'm gonna come over later on to get my money. Weirdo was saying that. Get my money. Just have my shit, man, so we don't have to have no issue, right? And I'm gonna turn this off so I can see. It's in the dark. Y'all can hear me though, right? Because it's kind of dark. It's blinding my eyes for the road. Andre was saying it, but y'all can hear me. Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay. So I tell him I'm gonna be back later on. I'm not gonna tell you what time, but I'll be back later on. He like, all right, bet. So I'm like, okay. So I wait until midnight, because I'm thinking if I wait till midnight, nobody expect me to come. It won't be nobody there, and if he don't got my money, we can get it popping, right? And I'm not gonna get jumped or nothing, right? I was thinking like I really didn't care at that time. I really didn't care about getting jumped or nothing like that. And it's not that I thought I could whoop everybody. I just felt like you guys know what I'm gonna do if you do jump me. If you jump me, you might as well kill me. Mario, what's up? If you jump me, you might as well kill me. That's the way I was living, right? Because if you don't, I'm gonna come back and try to kill you. That's just what it was. I'm not saying that was a good thing. That's just what it was. So I come back around midnight, about 0:30 hours, right? Like 12:30 in the morning, early in the morning, right? I get to the door. Jay in Milwaukee was popping. So I get there, man, and I open the door and it's hella smoke in the air, right? I back up out of there, right? I'm like, hey man, open some fucking windows, man. So he opens some windows, get clear. I walk up in there, right? Kenneth Shavely, what's up, bro? I see you, man. What's up, Nathan? What's up, brother? San Pedro, Ken Dog, what's happening, homie? I see you. I got it dark because I'm on a dark road and I can't see with the light on, bruh. That's the homie Ken Dog, man. Hey, anyway, yeah, so I go up in there and it's him, a Russian dude, a light-skinned dude, and another white dude sitting on the couches, right? And everybody's smoking, right? They smoking meth, right? They smoking meth and weed. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, you got my money, bruh? And he like, what the hell? He like, nah, I ain't got it yet. So you know me, I get irritated. He's sitting on the couch that's like where he sunk down in the couch. He like maybe knee level to me, right? Rolling the losing dice was popping. So I say, so you ain't got my money, right? He say, man, I'm gonna just get it tomorrow or something, man. So you know, I got a little irritated, so I kicked him in the face, right? So I kick him. When I kick him in the face, he roll off the couch, and he knocked the TV over and shit. So I'm on him, right? So the Russian dude jump up, right? Russian dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but Russian dude jump up, and the light-skinned dude, I didn't really notice the Russian dude. He could have got the drop on me, right? But all of a sudden the light-skinned dude jump up and fire on the Russian dude, right? I'm like, oh, I knew the light-skinned dude. Everybody knew who I was. Well, the light-skinned dude and the white dude knew who I was. So when I see the light-skinned dude fire on the Russian, I spin around like, what is you doing, man? He like, man, he grabbed the scissors. He tried to, oh, okay. So now we got to stomp you out, right? Stockton in the building. Thank you. I appreciate you. Who's that? Jesse Doctor? Oh, Doctor. Thank you. Yeah, but so then I'm like, okay, so now we're going to stomp this kid out. So we start punching, I start stomping on his head, whatever. Strip him out of his leather jacket, take his Air Maxes off him, all this stuff, right? And then I see he had a Ford Probe outside, right? I'm like, run the keys, right? Run everything, take your wallet out, strip yourself, get naked, right? So make him walk down the street naked, get out. You know what I mean? I make him walk down the street, leave. So we punch out in the car. You know what I mean? I tell Doug, you still owe me money. I want my money, have my money, right? So I punch out in the car, with the boy who did that. He jumped in the car with me. I know he dope fiend, right? So, I'm like, hey, look, I ain't tripping off the car, but since you got involved, just I want and he had some subwoofers in the back of the probe. I was like, look, I just want these speakers out of here. You can do whatever you want with the car, right? So we in the east side of Sacramento. So I'm like, yeah, like just follow me to the hood, right? Follow me to my neighborhood. So I jump in my car. I had a 69 Cutlass at the time. I jump in my car. I'm like, follow me to the hood, because the speakers wouldn't have fit in my back seat, and I didn't want to mess up my interior anyway. So he followed me to the Heights, right? So we go to the Heights, and we go to the homegirl house, and he dropped the speakers off, and we kicking it. I try to hook him up with one of the other homegirls and all this stuff. Yeah, I had a 69 Cutlass. So we kicking it. He's like, all right, I'm finna go back to the east, man, to go to my girl house. I'm like, all right, bro, bet, be safe, man. Get rid of this car, though. We just driving it around, bro. He's like, all right, bet. I'm gonna do that as soon as I get out there. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna just leave it somewhere. All right, bet. But take the rims off or whatever. Do what you gonna do. Get your money. Take it to the choppy or whatever. This nigga end up driving around in the car for I don't know how long, man. But I ain't pay attention because I don't really rock with him like that. So I didn't think nothing else about it until I get arrested I get arrested for a whole nother case. For the case I went to prison for 18 years, man. And they ad booked me on a robbery, carjacking robbery on that car and that robbery. So that dude called the police, and there was a liquor store right by the apartments where that happened, right? He went up to the liquor store, called the police from that liquor store, and said that I robbed him in the parking lot. He never said he was in the apartment, nothing, because Doug didn't snitch. So Doug didn't have nothing to do with nothing. And basically, he basically said that I robbed him. And the cold thing is the kid got arrested for a stolen car, riding around a stolen car, the other youngster. And when he tried to say it wasn't him, so somebody else they found picture albums of him and his kids in the car. You've been riding around like this car was yours. Not too smart. But anyway, that's a cool quick little. Oh, y'all want to start? Hey, I'm finna get home, so I'm finna have dinner with the family and stuff. But y'all want to hear some street stories, some stuff that happened in the bricks? Is that what y'all want to hear about? Is that what I'm getting section? Is that the idea I'm getting from you guys? You guys like that type of stuff? Y'all want to hear about that stuff? What made me how I am, basically? Or some of the stuff that made me how I am? Yeah? Okay. All right. Then that's what y'all start getting. I'll just start doing some of that a little bit. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to hide. Prison stories too? Okay. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to hide because my shit is really like an open book, man. My whole life is like an open book. I ain't got no problem sharing. Anybody can read this book. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. It will give people a better idea how I was. But hey, Christian, the motivational words for today is, like I said before, man, no matter what your situation, nobody can stop you but you from doing whatever you want to do. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not even going to get into it. Nobody can stop you from doing whatever you want to do but you. I love y'all to death. Stay loyal, man. I'm out.